and Fnatic especially. They've come back from really bad situations even in this tournament. So we'll see if I mean, they haven't lost anybody yet. There's not been a kill. You can see where the Terror will go in the Satyr Tormentor, but here comes Metamorphosis and No Fear, and of course Aloha.DANCE is just getting destroyed. Maledict will come out, the cast came through, 3-4-3 gets first blood, but there's the Sonic Wave blowing up the Terror Blade as he was Metamorphosis, and unfortunately he couldn't get away in time, and G made a quick rotation down there.
Not even sure if he needed to blow the Sonic Wave there. I'm pretty sure they had him without it, but just wanted to make sure of it. But yeah, very overcommitted from the Drow Ranger to get just the Satyr creep, and he just ends up paying with his life for it. Nice little trade for Fnatic, but yeah, also a nice movement from G, just maybe overcommitting a little bit with that Sonic Wave.
So they do get on the board, Fnatic does, but of course the death coming out for the Terror Blade, obviously. Again, only 13 last hits, and he didn't get the first blood, he got the assist.
Oh, and
Cask, No Fear, he's going to try to TP out, and looks like he might be able to make it away. The Thunderclap's not going to be there in time from DJ, and the Test of Faith was already used. And G does fall, the Queen of Pain.
MuShi now identifies, he definitely has his buddy Ohio telling him, hey man, there's a massive stack. We have to do something about this huge stack here.
There was a ward covering that top rune spot over. You can see at the river, always want to fly. Reflection is up. You can see the damage coming out from the right click. It's enough now. Aloha.DANCE might be in trouble. Looks like the Yoku will be okay in the top lane for the time being. He does pick up that Vanguard, as you mentioned, but they do lose the Vengeful Spirit bottom, and so Fnatic, what they're not getting in kills, they're making up, or not getting in CS, they're making up with kills for the time being. But here we go. You can see it. Yoku. MuShi's still in Viz. Here's Aloha.DANCE. They're chasing after Ohio. They get the call off. He does have Chronosphere. Good Gust coming in. G's arrived as well, and they get the Culling Blade. The chop comes in. Yoku will get the job done, and MuShi just bailed. He didn't even go for, he didn't even attempt to try to go for a kill there.
Yeah, they saw him pick up that Invis rune.
I'm excited to see what Yoku can do with this Blink Dagger. Smoke is going to come, and they're going to reveal it now. Counter smoke from Fnatic, and they're going to Blink Call is available, but he's instead going to avoid it. He will get out of course, the Chronosphere, which is put down by Ohio. No Fear will get caught and be brought down, of course, that very squishy Ancient Apparition. But a good Sonic Wave, and they will find 3-4-3 as well with that damage. The Shadow Strike to finish it off. MuShi will come and throw up a Dragon Slave trying to push them back. Doesn't hit anybody with it. And Yoku doesn't even need his Blink Dagger. They have plenty of damage just from G alone. There's a lot of damage coming out from him.
Yeah, both teams smoking at the same time. Not really the most fortunate Chrono, catching only the one hero, of course. But even then, Fnatic's positioning, they didn't have the Lina for the Chronosphere. They don't have the damage to burst the hero down in it. I can understand they were trying to smoke to their Terrorblade, but MidOne now getting gone with the axe, the call, AA Blast on top. Should just be okay right now.
Laguna Blade, No Fear still alive though. They're going to chase in.
Gets
There's the Sunder. Yoku is still in trouble. There's the Hand of God. He's about to go down the Reflection and one more right click. Meanwhile, MidOne doing some more. Triple kill comes out with 36 HP. MidOne somehow survives and gets a great Sunder off and then dishes out the damage. Boy, he killed everything that he saw. They even, well, it looks like Friends will find DJ at the very least in the jungle. And then there's the Death Ward coming out from the Witch Doctor. And so it's 4 dead for Friends at the end of the day.
That was actually absolutely ridiculous. That like changes the whole entire... Oh my god, I can't believe
this would be such a good call from Yoku. He sees them. He's not going in though. They've already spread out, as you can see. He's looking for it. Blink Call only onto 1. Ice Blast will come through. Chrono onto 2, but now Ohio just heads towards the axe, and instead they use the Laguna Blade, and he's still alive towards the end of the engagement, but finally will fall. Dead for 44. Now No Fear pops up the stick charge, trying to keep himself alive, and it looks like he will. They get the gust off, but it's only onto MuShi. Time dilation to slow, and now Aloha.DANCE is in trouble, getting chased down. Ohio coming in looking for a bash. Good magic missile. G throwing up a stun, or excuse me, Scream of Pain, but he takes so much damage from the LSA into Dragon Slave. Aloha.DANCE still getting chased down. There's no tier 1 tower. Gets the bash, and MuShi gets himself a double kill as well. And Fnatic are now rolling. Whatever disadvantages they had at the early stages of this game are now gone, Fogged. Absolutely gone.
I'm not even expecting it either.
Yep. And so Fnatic, despite the Ice Blast, will be successful in taking Roshan. Not only that, but getting to probably more than a 5, at this point, a 5 to 7.5k net worth advantage. G will get Laguna bladed, and MuShi's now dominating. And Cold Feet will last, but No Fear cannot go toe-to-toe with that hero. Even without mana, MuShi's still scary with Fiery Souls on the right click that he can do.
Is that G dying like 3?
Fnatic. I mean, there's heroes at the tier 1 tower trying to push for Friends, and then in top lane, there's just you have MidOne pushing in, and you have to deal with this, and always want to fly. It takes a lot of damage. Blinking, Chrono finds G. Might be another death for the Queen of Pain, and it looks like it will be. MuShi, he does get called. The Ice Blast will come through. Can they bring him down? They've got the Calling Blade, taking a lot of damage. Yoku, I think he's getting time lock procced, and damn, that damage is actually absurd. They bring down 3, and they lose only MuShi at the end of the day, and I think the Witch Doctor Ultimate had a lot to do with it.
Friends are just Fnatic reading the plays, to be honest. They're playing really well.
LSA, no fear. They don't have the Laguna, but the Dragon Slave will go. Yoku looking for a blink call. It's up in 3, and Battle Hunger, of course. And there's the Gust. Maybe they could do some damage here. The Yule Scepter call. It's not in time. They don't need it anyways.
Mid-Rax, though.
Yeah, he's going to work, and they will take down the melee. I mean, it's a lot of gold, I'm sure. Look how much gold you just got from that Lina. It doesn't matter, though. You lose the mid set of Rax. You're about to lose your tier 3 tower bottom. Yoku's coming in, and he's really the only thing that he's the only one that can do anything about this. Swap back in. There's the sounds coming out. Magic Missile will come through. The Orchid is there. They should still have Gust. The Sonic Wave's out. He's low, and
he gets the Sunder
off in time. The Gust wasn't there. MidOne call is there. They get off the mech. They have Calling Blade, and he chops him down in time. Ice Blast on Ohio. He'll fall. 3 dead coming up for Fnatic, and it looks like DJ might be next to the chopping block. Aloha Dance going to work, and he's trying to right-click down No Fear. He will, but it's still a 4-for-3 exchange. 3-for-3. Gets silenced up. The double shockwave's not able to do enough damage.
Maledict, though.
Oh, and they might tick down. He's solo. He'll bottle
He's gonna
up,
die.
and he will end up falling. It looks like he's got
Both
no
of
more
them.
bottle. Oh, and everyone is dead.
Oh my
Everybody dies. Every single person on the map ends up going down. And well, at least it benefits Friends somehow in that massacre of a team fight, I guess if that's what you want to call it. But
that's such a cute little ending, though, of that fight. You know, the Witch Doctor and the Chen fighting with the Army versus like the the AA, the Drow, and the Queen of Pain, and they end up killing all 3 of them because of the Maledict. That's man, it's like the story of this game, honestly.
It really is. It honestly is, Giannis. It's like more funny than just.
Well, I mean, looking for us, like just the moments of that, like those can be quite funny. But it's terrible. It sucks for Friends because this is going to be more than likely their.
That they've been on the receiving end of these bad smokes from Friends, has been getting some good ones going their way. However, Yoku scat out 3-4-3. He dodges the cast for the time being. It still will bounce to him, but he's back up and he's a little too far away. Chrono comes out. The Ice Blast will come through. There's the Laguna Blade, and it looks like they'll lose both of them immediately. And now blinking forward, G's trying to fight. He'll blow up Ohio at the very least, and Yoku going to work onto DJ, but it's not enough, as the Hand of God will come out with the mech on top. Is more than enough to keep them alive. And they're looking for the Yules. He's got a blink ready to go, and he's got to follow right after him. But good Orchid coming out still. G trying to juke as best as possible from MuShi. The TP will come through. Yules is ready, and that's what he was waiting for. LSA misses actually coming out, and so the Quap blinks away. But while this is all happening, it doesn't matter. The Rax is being taken. MidOne is... He's doing objective work still. MuShi's found G with another blink forward and LSA, and that Aether Lens paying off for the extra range. And they will have to buy back in the Queen of Pain. Drow has it, but not using it. Still 2 sets of racks down, Giannis, and it just seems like there's nothing left in the tank for Friends at this point.
No, I don't really think so. Just gonna continue playing the game, just close it out for themselves, though. But they do find a kill on MuShi, at least, who's playing extremely aggressively.
That's a lot of gold, I'm sure.
Yeah, 833 for a killing spree.
That's a giant bounty. Yoku will walk up looking for the Terror Blade. Unfortunately, he's reflected and cast up as well. Call comes out. They'll catch 3-4-3 silence as well. The mech comes through, and he will drop, as well as, of course, MuShi, who dropped earlier on, as you mentioned.
Yeah, now you see them. They're like, okay, come on, guys. Like they kind of repositioned themselves a bit there. They're like, all right, let's take it a little easy here. Of course, like we're mentioning, or I mean, they can just wait for the 2 side lanes to push in and then make a go. I don't think that they're too afraid of team fighting. They shouldn't be, at least.
I would not be if I was in Fnatic's position.
Yeah. They just need to take the fights properly. Like
Chrono onto 2. Laguna blows up the Aegis, and, well, Yoku falls next immediately thereafter with the right click coming out from MidOne and a Dragon Slave. Death Ward was used, but really didn't do much in that fight, but still always want to fly. Getting destroyed by the Mantle Illusions with the Scotty, slowing him down. And it looks like this might be the beginning of the end. The Ice Blast will come in, will not hit anybody. G falls yet again. He has no buyback this time around, and it looks like Aloha Dance is just, he is getting destroyed. It's pretty much just, I don't know.
Just overrun completely, honestly.
Shooting fish in a barrel, I suppose, at this point for Fnatic is what it seems like. As GG is called. Friends.